Hello, my book and wax friends. I'm Amber if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. So glad to have you here. Today's video is a top 25 video for me, but in regards to book aesthetics. So these are, in my opinion, some of the most beautiful books that I obtained during the year 2025. So let's jump into it. There's no particular order really, except maybe my last one will be my all-time favorite. I have 13. I narrowed it down to 13. It was so hard to do that, but let's jump into it. And there are regular books like that you can obtain through Amazon, Barnes and Noble, those Waterstones, those sorts of things. And then there are book box subscription books too. But I wanted to have a nice variety for y'all. So some of these you can get still. Some might be sold out because they are book box books, but some are available. So I'll just start with the ones that are just available for regular purchase that you can get. The first one is Sword Heart by T. Kingfisher. Look at how pretty. It's so pretty. I think this cover is so pretty. And there is just regular sprayed edges. Not super fan of that. If it's going to be sprayed edges, I want like a design. But I love the dust jacket. That's what is making me keep the book for now anyway. I like the book fine. I think I rated it 3 stars, possibly 3.5. So book-wise, story-wise, it was fine. But I adore the cover. So for sure, that one made my most beautiful books of the year. The next one, I have an advanced reader copy, but the real cover is the same. And that is The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Dorst. I love the covers on these books. The Spell Shop was amazing too, as far as the covers go. But just look at how whimsical and pretty that is. So absolutely beautiful, in my opinion. Next up is the UK version of Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. You can get, I don't know if you can get this sprayed edges one, that might be sold out, but you can get, at least the covers are similar from UK sellers. So Waterstones, I think this is a Waterstones. There's the inside. Pretty, huh? Waterstones, Blackwells, and other UK sellers. So there's that. So pretty. So that one for sure had to make my list. And then after that, this is one that is available. If you watched my roundup, I just talked about this because I did just read it in December. That is Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. Look at the sprayed edges. So this is a regular one that you can just get at the bookstore. I don't know if they are still selling the sprayed edge ones, but the dust jacket and whatnot is still available. So it's so pretty. Look how pretty that is. So for sure, Shield of Sparrows. Okay, next up after that is The Enemy's Daughter by Melissa Poet. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? I love the colors. I love the artwork of the two main characters. And this one does have sprayed edges. This is a UK cover as well. When I am book shopping, if there's a book that I'm interested in that's coming out, I always look at the UK and American versions because I always like to get the prettiest, in my opinion, the prettiest covers. And so this one far more appealed to me than the US version. And so, yeah, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And this was a fun book. I did enjoy this one. So, The Enemy's Daughter. Okay, lastly, from ones that aren't book box books is the special edition of Twilight. It just came out in October, I think it was. And look at how pretty. So that's the cover. Look at this. It's so pretty. So apple blossoms all over it. And then the inside, that is so pretty. And then what's really cool about this one is watch. So it's just gold, which is really pretty, but look, there's Bella. And then if you turn the pages the other way, there's Edward. Isn't that so cool? I love it. So they just released photos for the New Moon special edition that comes out this year now. And it's so pretty too, you guys. It has bleeding heart flowers on it, which is the perfect choice in regards to New Moon. It's going to be so pretty. So I'm so excited to add that one to my collection too. But this one for sure had to make my most beautiful books of 2025. So that is the special edition of Twilight. Okay, next up are the BookBox books. I can talk. That I did receive that I feel like this was really hard to narrow down. That were special edition books that were the most beautiful in my opinion. So hard to narrow these down because there's so many that are so pretty. But I narrowed down the best that I could. So first off is The Floating World by Axio. This is a fairy loot book, box book, and it's just pink on top and bottom. But then let's look at the inside. It has a reversible dust jacket on this one with the UK cover. Pretty. And then the inside, it has like a textured finish to it. Look at that, so pretty. And then the artwork on the end papers. Look at just how darling and whimsical. I loved this book. This book was almost 5 stars for me. It was so good. And I can't wait to read the second book. I ordered the special edition of the Fairy Loot, the second book for the series. I'm just anxiously waiting for it to be shipped to me so I can read the second book. But yeah, I highly recommend this book. It was so good. So The Floating World. Next one I have to share is from Book Cove, and it is The Rise of the Cinder Fae by Whitney Dean. Now, I don't know if I'm ever going to read this book because I think I've heard it's on the spicier side, so I probably won't read it. I just got it because I loved it so much. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And there's no like dust jacket to this. It's just the hardcover. And then the back, look at that. All that. Oh, so pretty. And then this is what sold me. And this is why I got it. It's because of these edges. To add to my fall. Look, it's pumpkins. Oh, it's so cute. And then the end paper art. So this is like a Cinderella type of reimagining. So, oh, it's so pretty. So for sure, this one had to make my list of the most beautiful for 2025. All right, the next one, this is a fairy loot, and it is The Rose Bargain by Sasha Payton Smith. And this one is like a Regency era fairy tale looking book. I love it. Look at that with the chandelier. It's so pretty. And then let's look at the inside. Let's look at the reversible dust jacket. That's pretty. So the original is pink. It's got like pink instead of purple. And then look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. Look. Again, it has that like textured finish to it. And then that, and then the back. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So that makes like a full picture. And then let's look at the foiling on the end papers as well. And then on the back, the end paper, so pretty. So absolutely a favorite as far as aesthetic goes. Okay, the next one, this is from Owl Crate, and it's so pretty. It's my favorite one they did this year, Owl Crate did. And that is Forgery of Fate. Look at that. This is by Elizabeth Lim. Look at how pretty. The artwork is stunning. And then the sprayed edges. So gorgeous. And this one has, yes, it does have a reversible dust jacket. So pretty. I know, it's always so hard to know if I'm actually showing what's in the book. Okay, and then the naked hardcover. That's really pretty. And then the artwork on the end papers, along with the back. That one's so beautiful. So my favorite from Owl Crate this year. All right, next one is another fairy loot. This is called Never Ever After by Sue Lynn Tan. Look at how pretty that is. I love the colors. I love the blues with the pinks. And then sprayed edges. Gorgeous. All right, and then let's look at the inside. The inside, I'm pretty sure this is the UK, but different colors again, possibly. Ooh, so pretty. And then naked hardcover. Gorgeous. And then the inside artwork on the end papers. And gorgeous. So that one. And then next is an Illumicrate book. This is Water Moon by Samantha Soto Yambao. Look at how pretty. I wasn't a huge fan of this book, honestly, but I will not get rid of this because I love this version so much. It's so pretty. It's gorgeous. And then there's no artwork on the dust jacket on the inside, but look at the naked hardcover. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. And then the inside, the end papers, and the other one. Oh, just stunning. So gorgeous. Okay, and final one. This is my favorite. Probably if I had to pick out of all of these, this is my favorite one. And it is Alchemy of Secrets by Stephanie Garber. So yes, the UK version. And this is the Fairy Loot version. It's just stunning. Look at that. So it's Art Deco inspired. And I feel like this is probably my favorite just because of that special connection to my mom I have with it. Because she was an antique dealer. And Art Nouveau, Art Deco were both like areas of that she concentrated with in regards to antiques. Look. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. And then the inside is, again, the UK, just different colors. Gorgeous. And then this, the naked hardcover. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And then the end papers. And on this side. Oh, it's just gorgeous. So that's it, you guys. There's so many others I could have chosen, but I was trying to narrow it down. But that's a look at some of the books that, in my opinion, were the most beautiful for 2025 that I obtained. Let me know down in the comments what is a book that you feel like is a beautiful book that you got. I would love to know so I can look it up and hunt it down possibly, or which one of the ones that I shared is a favorite or a few favorites. Which ones of the ones I shared? Let me know down in the comments. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for taking some time to watch me and watch this video today. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please like and subscribe for more book and home fragrance content. And until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.